First up, you have the tweaked. These are your mainstream ESIs. They look pretty much human, but on the inside, they're running on upgrades. Think nanobots, longevity formulas, that kind of thing. Then you have the freaked. These guys push the boundaries way, way further. We're talking cyborgs, clones, maybe even hive minds. And finally, there are the geeked. Now, these are basically unenhanced norms, like us, who get their edge from mastering external tech, like supercomputers or living in virtual worlds. And you might be thinking, okay, this is just for super secret military labs, right? Well, no. The monograph predicts that as the stuff gets easier and cheaper to make, these kinds of enhancements could become, well, as common as cosmetic surgery is today. And that is the moment everything changes for society. And this takes us right back to that first question about your colleague. If you can just buy better performance, what happens to the whole idea of fair competition? What does merit even mean anymore? As the source puts it, this just totally destroys the idea of a meritocracy that our entire professional world is supposedly built on. But the breakdown doesn't just stop with you and your coworker. Oh no, it goes way deeper. It attacks the very foundation of how we organize ourselves as a species, leadership. We're talking centuries of human hierarchies suddenly at risk of becoming completely obsolete. Now, to really get why this is such a big deal, you have to understand the old rulebook. The monograph lays out these 9 phases of leadership that have evolved throughout all of human history. It starts with phase 1, that raw, instinctual leadership of our earliest ancestors. It moves through all the different bureaucratic and distributional phases, all the way to our modern phase 7 managerial systems. And what's the final phase, phase 9? They call it the singularity. So let's see how this actually breaks the old models. Take phase 1, instinctual leadership. That's all about gut feelings, right? Fierce loyalty. But in a world with ESIs, a human's gut feeling is just, well, it's slow, messy data. It gets totally blown away by the cold, high-speed computational logic of an enhanced mind. Your intuition just can't compete. It's not even in the same league. And it totally shatters our modern managerial phase, too. I mean, our entire system is built on rewarding performance. But what happens when that performance is a direct result of a purchased upgrade? The source poses this perfect question. If I buy a better neural implant, should I get a bigger bonus? The whole structure of compensation, merit, promotions, it just completely falls apart. Okay, so this has all been a bit theoretical, right? To make this all feel completely real, the monograph walks us through this absolutely mind-bending hypothetical scenario. It takes us right from the theory and drops us into a story-driven example of what actually happens when ESIs join a traditional team. So the scene is a U.S. regional intelligence desk. The director, he's a highly trained norm, a regular human just like us. One day, he gets 3 new hires, and they're all ESIs. The effect is immediate. His existing expert staff instantly feel like,